Anything earth-shattering?
No,
Probably
not really. No, we're just trying to get better every day. For sure.
It's going to be a lot different than last spring. I mean, you were neck and neck with Tyler. Just talk about how different it is now with a year starting under your belt.
The conceptual knowledge of the offense is a lot better. At this point, obviously with a year under our belts, I think we're progressing a little bit faster as far as the offense is concerned. So, I think we've had 3 pretty good days, and we're just continuing to try to replicate last week.
What are the next steps for you, Kirk? Coach Ferentz talked last week about you maybe reading things faster, just the game.
Mm-hmm.
Do you feel like that's coming for you?
Yeah, no, for sure. Yeah, there's always room to improve on the mental aspect of the game. So just being able to continue to make quicker decisions and take care of the ball.
Do you think you need to be more mobile in the pocket? Is that something you're working on? Maybe running more?
Yeah, I think just being able to realize those opportunities when there's nobody open, instead of throwing the ball away, try to get a couple yards if possible. So, it's kind of hard to simulate in practice,
Sure.
but we do our best to make the most of those opportunities.
Does it feel different for you this spring? Just knowing that you probably have the job and you're more comfortable?
A little more comfortable, but try not to think that way. That's when people get complacent. So just try to continue to push myself every single day and really just compete. Not only against myself but against the other guys out there. Try to make them better as well. So just doing everything I can to push myself and get better every single day.
Both Coach Ferentz has had a checklist for you. What was your personal? You looking at the film last year, what was your personal? What did you want to do better?
Just continue to make quicker decisions, and then ball security was up there too. So, just being able to take care of the ball and make quick and smart decisions.
You look at your touchdowns to interception ratio was really high. Completion percentage was probably not where you wanted it to be. In what ways can you get better in that area?
Just continue to work on ball placement. It's something that Coach O'Keefe stresses a lot. So just being able to make the receiver's job easier, is something that can help boost those numbers a little bit. But you just come out to practice every single day and work as hard as you can. It's really all you can do. And then your preparation and your fundamentals will speak for themselves in the fall.
Speaking of wide receivers, you look at last year, you had 2 scholarship guys who were able to run routes. Nick was on his first semester on campus.
Mm-hmm.
This year you've got, quite a few coming back. Is there anything, what's the relationship like so far, on-field relationship with you and the receivers? Do you feel like you've got a better one going at this point?
We worked really hard this offseason, in the wintertime to build that relationship. And, all the receivers have worked super hard to, improve themselves. And, they've all been doing a great job so far. They're all working hard and they're all continuing to try to get better.
What about like you with Amir Smith-Marset and Brandon Smith in particular? How far along have they come, and what's your connection like right now with them? And it's passing sessions and then also in practice.
They continue to get better every single day. They have great attitude. They come to work every single day. They're both getting more physical. As we continue to train in the weight room, and I think they're learning how to play it at this level, and they've done a great job so far. Adapting to the higher expectations that they've had on them so far.
You mentioned the year two, be more familiar with the offense. Can you give us an example of what's coming easier now that's year 2 of the Brian Ferentz offense, and you don't have to learn the language, etc.?
Exactly what you just said. You don't have to relearn a language or learn something new. So it's all familiar stuff. So the install has been a lot easier for a lot of guys, and just continue to understand the concepts of why we're doing what we're doing. It has come a lot easier too. So
how you talk about the concepts, you guys? How do those kind of overlap, and how does everybody have to be sewn into that for that to work? The concept thing.
Yeah, no, all of our plays and our concepts, they rely on everybody to do their job. So, everything's intertwined, whether it be a receiver or the offensive line or the quarterback or the running back. So everybody needs to be doing their job at the same time for us to be successful.
Is there ever any in your do you ever feel like you're too limited in what you can do with that, or do you feel like there's enough poetic license there for you to make plays?
They give us a lot of freedom, as long as it's within confines of what we want to
Right,
do.
right.
So I mean, there's plenty of opportunity for us to do what we think it, based on what we see on the field, is what will be most successful. So they give us some freedom in that regards.
When you now you're a captain, what does that mean to you? Both from a leadership standpoint and just to have that leadership, I guess, with the team.
It means you just got to come every day and prove why you were voted a captain or and maintain that spot. So nothing's permanent. So you have to be able to come back every single day and earn it, and just be a great teammate to the younger guys that might be struggling. Help everybody the best that you can to not only make yourself better but elevate everybody else's game as well. So just doing everything in my power, and along with all the other captains to try to get some of the young guys that might be a little nervous or a little scared right now, to be more comfortable out on the field.
How did they present that to you? Was it a big deal? Or I'm guessing Coach Ferentz doesn't make a big deal of that kind of thing, being named a captain. How did you get to know that?
So I mean, it's voted through the team. So you're voted in by your peers. So like I said, nothing's permanent. It can change. So you got to earn the respect of your teammates every single day, and that's really what it comes down to. That's kind of one of the bases of our program here is, being able to come out and work hard and prove that you belong. And just being able to come out every single day and do your best and perform and help raise everybody else along is really a big aspect of being a leader.
This is kind of an offbeat question, but you guys recruited 3 guys, got 3 guys out of Wisconsin. Were you surprised by that? Kellen Belly just walked by and said, I can't believe they couldn't get that Henry Guile was going to get past Madison when he drove down here. Were you surprised Iowa did well enough in Wisconsin?
No, I mean, I think that goes back to the great job that they've done with recruiting in the last few years. So I don't really get much time to pay attention to it a whole lot. So, but no, it doesn't really surprise me. The coaches do a great job at finding people, and everybody on our staff is really committed to finding the best character guys that we can and the best athletes that we can. So, that doesn't really surprise me at all.
When you look back again to the captain's issue, last year you were, considered pretty quiet. That was something that your teammates, especially your older ones, discussed about you. In what ways are you leading? Are you more vocal now? Is it just because of a comfort factor because you've been under center for 13 games in a row?
Yeah, no, definitely being more comfortable in the offense and on the team helps you be more vocal, but I wouldn't say that I've changed a whole lot. I've just become more aware of those opportunities where I can speak up and really step in and say something when I think it needs to be said. So at the same time, I'm just trying to continue to lead by example. Come to work as hard as I can every single day, and let those opportunities to speak up come naturally.
I know it's early in the season, but do you feel more younger teammates and maybe confused kids seeking you out more? Now that you're a named player in this team and the quarterback, obviously, do teammates seek you out more for that kind of thing?
I mean, maybe a little bit. I think it just kind of comes up naturally throughout the course of practice. So, whether it be somebody miss a read, just come over and maybe remind them of something, or if they ask you, you have to be prepared to give them an answer. So, I think maybe a little bit more.